So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game
Hello,
yet to kick
everybody,
off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable.
Suriname against Spain.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Akanji making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
And now the breakaway. That's a little off target. Roberto Carlos. Saliba. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kimmich. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through, and he shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. It'll be a throw-in. Pull it. This is a promising build-up. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And they can counter here. Played into space. Suriname leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos.
Spain really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And the shot! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Pull it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That is good alertness. Pull it. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for a runner. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Kimmich. Just eases him off the ball, and he's found a way past. Spread to the right. In by Messi. Shoots! And it's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Time, excellent interception. Pull it, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Pele.
his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Roberto Baggio. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mbappe. Baggio does really well to win the ball there. Threads one in. Diaz! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Gullit. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Space for him to turn and look. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Weighted ball. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. And this is Roberto Carlos. Diaz. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Suriname, he's having a pop! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's Timber. Timber's cross. Gabriel, out towards the flank. Looking for options for movement. Alice ended up in no man's land. That is a brilliant interception. Great vision. Jordan Henderson. Kimmich. And here's the chance to counter. Odo, a picture of focus and alertness.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Lewandowski gets on his bike and on the move.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Messi, it's a promising position. Big chance! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The goal scorer, whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That looks a decent ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Timber. Pull it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Baggio. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Spain appear to be happy to let their front players... It's Baggio! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Spain has the chance to go the other way. Timber. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, can they get him away? Yeah. Now it's Mbappe. Messi has the space to scheme. Mbappe. Messi delivers with whip.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's been cut out, well played. Gabriel with the clearance. Lewandowski receives it in a wide position. Roberto Baggio. It's a searching pass. Pass is just off target. Roberto Baggio. Diaz. Looking to play him in. Now it's Lewandowski. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No way through. Roberto Baggio. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution for Suriname, number 17.
So changes afoot
Vinicius
here, and from
Junior.
both sides.
Number 19.
Suriname
Luis
with the lead.
Diaz.
What a great
Number
time to
4,
score, but it does give the
Baggio.
manager a real headache.
Coming
Does he
on the
sit on
field,
this lead now, or
number
try and
10.
finish it off?
Bebeto. Number 21.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter.
Stoichkov.
Get the ball up front, make sure it
Substitution in
sticks,
progress.
and sustain some pressure.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. No, he's not getting past him there. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Bebeto might just make this. No.
2 added minutes
That's
has been
Bebeto.
indicated.
Oh, well measured. It's Raul! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Timber. Timber carries the ball down the right. Here's Vieira. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And time is up. Suriname can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and
Suriname
energy. This
against
certainly
Manchester
matters.
United.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Rafael van der Vaart will be key here, Peter. I've always admired the way he plays between the lines, having eked out that extra yard of space nobody else can seem to see.
And surely, Jim, he's more than just a luxury player, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got the luxury, but he plays with effect. You leave him out, you lose his goal contributions. It's as simple as that, Peter.
No argument. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Saviola. It's Saviola! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And that should get the job done. Donatoni. Suriname has the chance to go the other way. Vicious ball here. Vermeer. It's Van der Vaart. Defending here is really tight. Out towards the flank. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Donatoni. And here's Saviola. Distributed tidily. Plays it in low. That's put paid to the danger. Change of plan here, perhaps. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Diaz. And that looks a decent ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, well played. Suriname yet to have an attempt on goal. Van der Vaart looking to pass their way up the pitch. Donatoni looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that was vital. Jordan Henderson. Donatoni. This is De Jong. Where it came from. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. This is chance for a shot! In he goes again. He doesn't look too happy with that. It's their second corner of the game. Howson clears it away. Suriname are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Timber. And it's Lopez. Approaching the half-hour mark. Saviola. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Timber. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And it's Saviola. Donatoni. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a cute ball. He can run onto that. Baresi with the foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution for Suriname. Number 19.
So time for change. And
Luis
this one has been on
Diaz.
the cards for a little while.
Coming on
Well,
to
this could be a bit of a
is
nightmare scenario for the
number
defence,
21,
as you're going to be fit.
He's having a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Baresi. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Baresi. Timber. Suriname making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Pass is just off target. Van der Vaart, Fermin, this is De Jong, and here's Owen! Owen! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Jordan Henderson produces the perfect tackle there. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Those of you making their way home on public
So, nothing to
transportation
report so
today,
far on
please
the
watch
goals
the
front.
screen for train
Well,
departure
this will have
times
given
from
them a
all
chance
local
to
major
look for any
stations.
potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway. 0-0. Goes for a shot! They've scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Serginho. De Jong. It's Van der Vaart. Now it's Saviola. Jordan Henderson gives no quarter whatsoever. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now there's a fine ball. It's roll! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Vinicius Junior quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Van der Vaart. Serginho. Suriname still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great ball, and he's in here. Stood up well to him there. Roberto Baggio. Aims beyond the defence.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Not the most accurate pass. Baresi, the man synonymous with solidity. Sergio, what do you think? Applies the finish! Roberto Baggio. And this is Raul. Nicely spread. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Suriname perhaps contemplating their next change here. Serginho. And it's De Jong. Some resolute defending there. Threads one in. And this is Roberto Baggio! He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Rijkaard did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Substitution for Suriname, number 17.
So we have movement on both
Vinicius
benches.
Junior. Number 4, Baggio. Coming on the
Kante
field,
can get it clear.
number 9,
And now a
Batistuta.
sudden chance to counter.
Number 10, Bebeto. Substitution.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Pedri. Pedri carries the ball down the right. Suriname will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. So what can they make of this? And here's Owen.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, he's bustling through. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager...
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Serginho. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, this looks sharp. It looks a good ball through. Casillas gets it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There
Serginho.
will be 3 minutes added time.
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And the number on the board is 3. And the finish! It's hit the upright. Batistuta is herring after that one. That pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. Otto. Nice looking ball. Flings in across. And that's the keeper's ball. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game, Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Timber carries the ball down the right. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho. Ekitike, nicely spread. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Quality ball. Koeman bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Haaland! And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior. Strong running down that left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still... Just the keeper in his... And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Koeman gets the foot in and wins the ball. Ronaldinho is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. He's got away. That's a shade optimistic.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
This looks promising. That looks a cracking ball. Koeman. Robson. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Messi, there he goes, motoring forward. Spread neatly, Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Baggio. He is through here. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! The first significant strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Suriname are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Akanji getting this one clear. Koeman makes a move down the right. Oh, he's been caught napping! Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And he is deftly away. Vinicius Junior.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Chance here to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Taken back almost at once. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And it's Otto. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Koeman is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Ronaldinho. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Messi. He'll try from distance! And yes, it's there! Barcelona are back in business. And that is all they have time for. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the back. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Koeman. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Timber. Now Ronaldinho. Jordan Henderson. Rijkaard. Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! Robson. Ekitike, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Robson. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Timber. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Haaland. Yaya Toure. So we've reached the hour mark. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's really well manoeuvred. He's had it taken off him. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's made its way to him. Robson. Ronaldinho. Jordan Henderson. And he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho. Now Robson. And it's Timber. Now Yaya Toure. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, easy pickings there. No way through. He's well positioned here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. It's played through for him. Oh, now he can run away with it. Now it's Kimmich. Haaland. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Yaya Toure. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Messi. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Robson. Probing pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Yaya Toure. Ekitike. And it's Yaya Toure. Maldini. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
This is it then, now or never. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played into space. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Messi. And it's Timber. Timber proves just a little bit too strong. Yaya Toure. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's superb. And that is as much time as there will be. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Kimmich claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room.